Greeting to the student. Today we take practical on pneumatic trainer. In that I have drawn silver circuit on a blackboard to understand the various component of your trainer. So pneumatic system or pneumatic trainer need compressor. Compressor will reserve in reservoir that called receiver. Then through FRL in trainer the air will circulate, compressed air will circulate to actuate your actuator. Here I am showing double acting actuator. This is the FCV flow control valve. This is the check valve, one way flow control valve we have. This is 4/2 direction control valve. So this component we also see on the trainer, pneumatic trainer. We see this circuit using quick exhaust valve. So in that generally the circuit in the textbook showing plug-in section, the circle in that dot they are showing. So this means whatever the compressor unit is there, that is going to plug in this port, and afterwards through FRL it is being coming to your trainer or any pneumatic system, and it will actuate according to direction control valve directions. And this is a quick exhaust valve. As per the symbols, ISO symbols given in a textbook. So this is a symbol of quick exhaust valve that having two ports A and B. So in A, pressurized pneumatic air will come, compressor will come, and that going to the actuator. Here I am using single acting actuator. Single acting actuator means one way we are going to actuate with the hydraulic power, fluid power, and another way it is going to actuate with the different means, mechanical means. Here we are having spring return. That's why it is called single acting actuator. So this is the exhaust. This is a symbol of muffler. So we are not going to see on the trainer, but based on the typical circuit I have shown this here. So moving to the trainer. Okay. So on actual trainer we are having this compressor generating unit that having filter, reciprocating compressor, air receiver, and control unit. Control unit going to control the receiver air and outlet air that we can control with the help of regulator. With this knob we are going to control the air going to your trainer unit. So this is your compressed air generating unit that is going to operate with the help of motor. Now moving to the trainer. So this is the trainer. Trainer having various control valves, direction control valves, quick exhaust valve, switch roller, this pressure manifold, pneumatic pressure manifold, single acting actuator. It is having flow control valve, fine tuning flow control valve. On each trainer we are having inlet pressure and control pressure gauge that is being controlled with the help of FRL. So FRL means filter, regulator and lubricator. So it's combined together called FRL, filter, regulator and lubricator. So your compressed air coming this plug-in section of your FRL, and it is going to the pressure manifold, pressure junction, through which it is going to the direction control valve. After direction control valve, it is going to the A side of your quick exhaust valve, and from B side it is going to the actuator. And meanwhile your single acting actuator will operate as shown in the circuit. So now we see the demo of this. Initially compressor need to be feel required pressure in receiver. So we are going to start this motor. This is the safety knob that will going to stop immediately your compressor. Now from your receiver air will come to the FRL, and with the help of direction control valve will operate your single acting actuator, and this way it is quick exhaust to the atmosphere. That's it for your working for your quick exhaust valve.